earned income tax credit. What do each of you think needs to be done to improve on that credit so that it has better reach, it's better targeted to the people who need it most?
I think that there's a low suboptimal take-up rate, so not everyone who's entitled to the program is taking advantage of the program. We need better publicity and awareness so that everyone who should be getting it is getting it. We also have a problem with improper payments. A lot of people who are not eligible for the program are successfully claiming benefits, and we need to figure a way to tackle that problem while making the other problem go away.
So those are the two things that lawmakers should focus on: anti-abuse and advertising.
Utilization,
to boost utilization. Mireya.
So first of all, let's preserve it. Let's not lose what we have. But we also have where a worker without children, they get a smaller credit. But if someone's under 25 or over 65, they're not eligible. We see a lot of seniors that have to work. It's not that they're just working a little bit because they want a little extra money. So if they're over 65, they're not eligible to get a credit. So maybe looking at how can we expand that, because if you think about a worker that's under 25, but they may be 23 years old, and they're not getting a credit, they still could be in poverty because maybe they're only making $16,000, $17,000 a year.
And that applies to single parents under 25.
Right.
So they don't get their income tax credit, even though it's meant to support families.
If they're under 25 or over 65. So looking at both of those and being able to...
Expanding eligibility is the most important thing. Not increasing the value of it, not changing just expanding it so that it hits people under 25 if they're parents and people over 65 if they're low income.
The EIC or EITC is one of the best mechanisms we have to encourage work. And if we think about corporations that need to have the demand, the families that are receiving the tax refunds that they're using to pay down that they're using it to put a down payment down on a car, they are using it during times that maybe they're not getting a paycheck, that they're saving the money. We have to look at its economic impact. They're spending the money back in the economy that stimulates jobs and increases demand. So it's just a very powerful mechanism that we could have to encourage workers. And we want more workers because when we talk about income tax and the way that we're raising money to be able to pay for programs or be able to pay for things, we have to have workers working. If they're not working because they cannot afford to go to work, we're not going to be able to do what both of you are talking about.
I think just building on Mireya's point, I believe for individuals that they aren't eligible above $15,000 a year. They do not get any EITC support.
If they don't have kids, you mean? Or is this about children? Single, not married, but not having to do with whether you have children.
Correct.
Single, no kids.
Single, no kids.
Single, no kids.
So basically you're saying that you might get some help up to minimum wage.
Right.
But beyond that, you're not going to get any help. Now, in a lot of cities, you can't live on minimum wage. Sorry. And so I think that's the most critical.
So expand the eligibility to people with no children who are single.
Yeah, right. And
so single parents under 25, single people without kids generally, and people over 65 because if they're low income.
Yes, and I would say in the grand scheme of things, if I'm rejiggering the federal budget, if there's money to, when you look at where you want to make your investments, this is an important place to make some investments. So hopefully, in the end, we've got more money to invest, and this might be one of those places.